Once a priest was invited to king's palace. When priest was done with prayer, king honored him with gifts and asked, "Can you tell me where God lives, where he looks, what can he do?" Hearing king's question, priest was taken aback and replied, "O king, give me some time to answer this question." King gave priest a month's time. Priest returned home and started to think about answers. With passing time, priest started to get worried as he couldn't think of way to answer king's question. Seeing him worried, his son asked him reason for his concern. Priest told him about king's question. Listening to it, his son said, "Father, don't worry, I will answer. Take me along with you." When month was over, priest went to palace with his son and said to king, "O king, my son will answer your question." King asked same question to priest's son. "Tell me, where does God live? Which way he looks? What can he do?" Priest's son said to king, "O king, I will answer, but first I need a glass of milk." King ordered his servant to bring a glass of milk for the boy. Boy took glass of milk and put his finger in milk and started moving it again and again inside the milk. Seeing this, king asked, "What are you doing, boy?" Boy replied, "I hear there is butter in milk. I am looking for butter in this milk." "But there is not butter here." King replied, "Of course, milk contains butter, but it doesn't look like this. First, milk is made into curd, and then curd is churned to obtain butter." Priest's son said, "O king, this is answer to your first question. Just as milk gets curdled, and then we get butter after churning that curdled milk. Similarly, God exists in every living being, but to know them, true devotion is required." King was pleased with this answer and asked him, "Now answer my second question. Where does God look?" Child said, "I will answer this, but for that I need a candle." King immediately asked servant to bring a candle and give it to that boy. Boy lit the candle and asked king, "O king, tell me which side is light of this candle on?" King replied, "Its light is uniform in all directions." Then boy said, "This is answer to your second question. Because God is omnipotent, he looks equally towards actions of each and every living being." Now he became more eager to know answer to the third question. King said, "Answer my last question, boy. What can God do?" Boy said, "O king, I will answer this, but for this I have to come to your place and you will have to come to my place." King hesitated a bit, but he was anxious to know the answer, so he gave his consent. Now, boy came up and sat on king's throne, and king went to sit at boy's place. Sitting on throne, boy said, "O king, this is answer to your last question. You asked what God can do. God can make a poor like me to sit on king's throne, and king like you to sit at place of a poor. God can make a beggar a king, and turn a king into a beggar in an instant." King was extremely pleased with the answer of that priest's son and made him his royal advisor. So, folks, Learning is God resides in heart of every living being. If you trust and have faith in God, He will show you the right path. Every being should worship God so that one can connect with power inside him. God bless.